Some of you might be wondering how rich Prophet TB Joshua was before his death. Well, it might interest you to know that TB Joshua was one of the richest pastors in the world, but he chose to live a very humble life. In this video, we shall be revealing the hidden, mouth-watering net worth, assets and possessions of this great man of God when he was still alive. He never wanted the world to know how rich he was, but after making our findings and research, we bring to you all you need to know about TB Joshua's real net worth and assets. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, you're highly welcome to Loro Emi TV, and please do also hit on that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can always stay updated and notified whenever we post a new video. We post very interesting content every day. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Temitope Balogun Joshua, famously known as Prophet TB Joshua, is a Nigerian prophet, televangelist and a philanthropist. He is the founder and the general overseer of Synagogue Church of All Nations, a world mega church that runs the Emmanuel TV television channel, live from Lagos to every part of the world. He was born on the 12th day of June 1963 in a small village known as Arigidi in Akoko local government area of Ondo State in the southwestern part of Nigeria. According to the church official website, unusual circumstances surrounded his birth. The man of God said he spent 15 months in his mother's womb and narrowly avoided death after a quarry explosion near his house sent rocks through its roof just 7 days after he was born. It is also alleged that TB Joshua's birth was prophesied 100 years earlier before his birth. Between 1971 and 1977, TB Joshua, who at that time was called Balogun Francis, attended St. Stephen's Anglican Primary School in Arigidi, Akoko local government area of Ondo State, and after his primary education, he proceeded to St. John's Secondary School, Arigidi, but ended up dropping out of school after a year. In school, he was known as small pastor due to his love and commitment to the Bible and the teachings of God. He did different minor jobs to make ends meet. He also worked at a poultry farm where he discharged and conveyed chicken waste from the farm to the dumping sites. At this time, he also coordinated Bible examinations and quiz for the neighborhood kids, and while doing this, he enrolled in an evening school program. He tried joining the Nigerian military, but this dream was cut short when the train he boarded during his trip to the Nigerian Military Academy broke down on its way to the northern part of the country where the military school is located. He was stranded and helplessly returned home without fulfilling his dream of being a military officer. TB Joshua started his ministry, Synagogue Church of All Nations, with only 8 members, and today it's one of the biggest churches in the world. With a massive online followership, the Emmanuel TV Facebook page has over 4 million followers and 1 million subscribers on YouTube before the channel was suspended and eventually deleted by YouTube for flagging some of its rules and community guidelines. TB Joshua and the Emmanuel TV channel became so famous in Africa, Asia, Latin America, and other parts of the world. According to the church website, more than 15,000 members attend its weekly Sunday service, and visitors from all around the world are accommodated and given shelter in the church when they visit from their respective countries. The Guardian reported that the Synagogue Church of All Nations attracts more weekly attendees than the combined number of visitors to Buckingham Palace and the Tower of London. The Synagogue Church of All Nations popular services have also resulted in an enormous boost for local business and hoteliers around Lagos and its environs. Despite TB Joshua's popularity and the popularity of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, the church has just a single branch in Ghana. TB Joshua stated that it was not yet time to have branches all around the world, as this would be too much to handle. The Synagogue Church of All Nations has been described as Nigeria's biggest tourist attraction and the most visited destination by religious tourists in West Africa, with thousands of foreigners flocking to to attend the church weekly services. Figures released by the Nigerian Immigration Service indicated that 6 out of every 10 foreign travelers coming into Nigeria are bound for the Synagogue Church of All Nations, a fact which was discussed in Zimbabwean parliament when addressing the economic potentials of religious tourism. This day newspaper reported that about 2 million local and inbound tourists visit the Synagogue Church of All Nations annually. The church popularity has led to an increase in flight routes to Lagos from several African countries in 2013. TB Joshua's net worth is valued at $150 million. He is one of the richest pastors in Nigeria and the world at large. He maintains a widespread television network, Emmanuel TV, which broadcasts to Africa, including Nigeria, some parts of Asia, Europe, America, and other continents of the world. The prophet owns a private jet reported to be worth $60 million and a fleet of moderate luxury cars, among which are Mercedes-Benz and Range Rover cars. A Forbes blogger estimated that TB Joshua spent over $20 million on education, healthcare, and rehabilitation programs for former Niger Delta militants. There is also a rehabilitation program for militants from Nigeria volatile Niger Delta region, repentant armed robbers, and sex workers who come to the church for deliverance. TB Joshua has come to the aid of several communities in distress, notably providing 2 transformers to a local community after theirs was burned beyond repair. He donated over 26 million naira towards restoring electricity and putting an end to over 2 years of power outage in 4 councils in Akoko area of Ondo State, where he hails from. The cleric has additionally made several large donations to every part of the world. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Amen.